If somebody's uncertain on whether it's mental or physical or the combination thereof for SF, would you say or recommend that to get their feet wet, that they go infantry first and then explore that option later on when they feel more confident physically and mentally after at least successfully completing OSET?
I think that's a great question. On the recruiting side, I have two opinions on this. I have an opinion on this, and then I'll share what we were listening to the senior enlisted leader at Bravo Company speak last weekend in regards to feeling ready. When we have certain people that might come into the office and then they're ready to go. They're ready to enlist. I want to go to basic training tomorrow, right? I would have gone yesterday if I could have. You go take the ASVAB, you don't qualify in the ASVAB for an 18 extra contract. And I got a 98. I'm ready to go tomorrow. Well, okay, so maybe what we do then is we send you to 11 Bravo OSET. We get you your contract to ship out for training. You learn all the great things that come with the small unit tactics. The cornerstone of special forces is going to be in the infantry doctrine. So there are things that they will learn in infantry training that will support and facilitate success in the special forces training pipeline. The other benefit of that, if that's the case, even like guys that maybe not old enough to go 18 X-ray. So if I got an 18, 19-year-old that comes in, that's the process they want to go. They can't do it because you have to be 20 at the time of shipping to initial active duty training. You go 11 Bravo, at the end of OSET, they can volunteer now for Ranger School with the National Guard.
That's awesome.
That is a new benefit, and that didn't happen until I think just a couple of years ago with the RTLI, the Ranger Training Leader Initiative. And they can volunteer now to go to Ranger School at the end of OSET, and they come back as a 11 Bravo qualified Ranger qualified soldier, and they come back and then they can go to SFRE and qualify for that SFAS state. Their confidence is an all-time high. Their abilities, their skill set is exactly what's going to drive them to be successful when it comes time to go to SFRE or SFAS. So the answer for that specific question is it depends. There's the right pathway. On the other side of it, listening to the senior enlisted leader from Bravo Company down at Fort Carson, speaking to a group, we had 55 guys come out for the SOCOM athlete event at Watkins last Saturday. And the biggest thing that I walked away from his speech about, or taking away from that speech, was nobody's ever 100%. You don't walk into SFAS always at 100%. You're never 100% ready for it. And if you can accept that and plan the best you possibly can for it, physically, mentally, and emotionally, you are going to be just as successful as anybody else that goes through that course. But thinking that you're walking in there at 100% and you're going to pass, and it's the only way to do it, you're 100% ready to go, it's just not feasible, and it's not what you should be thinking you're going to be at to walk into SFAS. And that's coming from the senior enlisted leader at Bravo. Train the best you can, prepare yourself best you can, and then just send it. You've got to just send it at some point. You've got to commit to it.
Yeah, it's essentially like having a baby. You can see that you can prepare for it all you want, but when it's go time, it's go time. You just got to rip the Band-Aid off and use all the skills that you've gained, acquired, trained for, and apply it. If not, you're never really ready. So,
if you got something out of this and you like this part of the excerpt of the video, be sure to check out the full version right here. Team Swartz signing out.